What's going on, everybody? LK here. I'm sure none of you like getting snapped, and a lot of people talk about snap meta, so today I'm going to flesh out a concept that is pretty prevalent in this game compared to other fighting games, and that is fuzzy mix-ups. So specifically in this video, I'm going to be talking about the offensive fuzzy guard. Now, the idea about this is that when you are standing and switch to crouch, if you get locked in block zone for long enough, even though you're inputting crouch, as I'm about to show with the virtual controller, your character will still be appearing standing, which creates opportunities for unique mix-ups. So why does it matter so much in Dragon Ball? Most characters aren't that good at opening you up alone. They usually need assists, and that depends on the type of assist you have. You might not have a good block string assist. On top of that, a lot of characters have these downward moving jabs, and characters are kind of tall in this game compared to other fighting games, leading to the prevalence of snap into fuzzies. So next, I'm going to be talking about defending against offensive fuzzy guard mix-ups. And to be honest, the short answer to how you defend against this is you can't. But there are cases that you can, and I'll get into that. So first, I'm using Bardock's corner snap setup, which is pretty common, pretty well known. When done properly, this is a true 50-50 that you cannot OS guard out of, and that is when you block one way, switch the other way, and block again. I'll talk about that more a little later. Now, this kind of setup is really strong because it's safe to mostly everything except for Spark. Because the instant air dashes, a lot of the reversals, I didn't do it in this recording, but a lot of the reversals go upward, so they'll whiff. And if you get hit on purpose, he option select confirms with the light medium, so he'll go up and you can combo. Using the virtual controller here, I'm just showing again that there's no real way to defend against this 100%. You kind of honestly want to avoid the situation at all costs if possible. Now, for my second character, I have Vegeto. So one thing that is pretty rough about the snap fuzzies too is that there's no air reflex, so you can't even try to push the opponent off you. You kind of have to take it if they do a setup like this. The difference between Vegeto and Bardock though is that Vegeto's low option does not hit at the same frame as his high option. It hits later, quite a bit later, about 5 frames later. So against him, you can block high when you come in and land, and then switch low later. You can see in these recordings, I don't have a 100% block rate, but I have about like an 80 to 90% block rate, as opposed to Bardock where it was mostly good luck, I hope you can do this. So the real way you try to defend against these fuzzy guard mix-ups is going through the cast and parsing out who has a high-low that hits at the same time and who doesn't. Because the characters that don't have this, you can defend against by practicing the option select guard of blocking high, because usually the high hits faster, and then switching low. Knowing who has a real fuzzy guard mix-up and who has a fake one will help you out a lot. In Vegeto's case, he does a lot of damage, so being able to defend against this is really, really helpful. Anyway, hope this helps. As usual, like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time.